live. We are here. We are back. We got the sick myth.
What's up, everybody?
Make sure we're going
What's
live
good?
on Instagram. Yep, we're okay. We're on Instagram. All right. Sick myth. Your host with the most. We are tonight outside the box live -1. Gina's not feeling good tonight, so she is not here with us. Welcome. It's been 2 weeks too long. I apologize. They're both my issues, of course. But we're here today, and it is Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving. Looks like you're muted. Fred, looks like you're muted.
Oh, yes.
All right.
My bad.
And we already got 10 watching. You know, they're probably because they missed us. They missed us. It's last week.
Everybody missed us.
Here's what happened. Last Thursday, okay, I'm working from home. Everything's going good. I'm going to say around 11. It was about not even 11 o'clock. I'm working on my work computer and I lose connection to our VDI. I'm like, what the hell? And sometimes you get bumped out of the VDI, when you do work. So I'm like, all right, brother crewman Maddie in the house.
Hey,
Matt rocking.
what's
So
up,
I look at my modem, my internet modem, and what's up, staff? Missed you guys. I look at my modem and my service light's out. I'm like, oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me again.
Right.
But then, within 3 minutes, it came back on. So I tried to log back in, and then as quickly it goes out again. So I'm like, son of a bitch. So I call us down, and they can see. I'm like, can you see? They're like, yeah, we see your modem going in and out, and blah 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 blah. I said, this is like BS. And she's like, I said, look at the last time they were here was about a month ago for the same issue. It's connection with the street pole. She goes, yeah, I could see that. Yep. Well, we can get somebody out tomorrow. Friday. I'm like, all right, good. So I couldn't finish work. Well, I ran over to my sister's house and hot wire on her Wi-Fi. She has a sound which had no issues. Okay. So I finish out work. The guy comes Friday morning. He looks at the modem box. And of course, they give you an 8 to 12 window. He came 5 to 12. I was like, yeah, son of a bitch.
Of course.
So I lost 4 hours. I lost 4 hours of work there.
Mm-hmm.
So I explained him the story. He goes, well, I have to check the box. Yeah, okay, yeah. And so he's like, he checks the box. The box is fine. He goes up to the street pole. Connection with the street pole again. The connection comes loose. So he's like, he does something, everything comes back on. He calls. He's like, I'm out in the truck. Is everything on? Because it was the street pole connection. Yeah, everything's gonna be good now. Thank you. I went up, started work. Blah 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 blah. Saturday morning about 1:30 Saturday morning. Son of a SOB goes out again. This time it did not come back on.
Oh,
so
man.
I'm on, and I'm calling this down, and of course at that early in the morning, it's like I'm calling it 4 in the morning. Of course, it's all automated. There's nobody there, but I got an appointment for Sunday. So the guy comes out Sunday, and I explained this. It was a different guy. So he's like, well, he replaces the clip just because he's like, the thing with the fiber optic, he goes, there's a little motor in these modems, and they vibrate, and sometimes he goes, so that does happen. He goes, we have no control over that. But he goes, everything looks fine here. He goes, he was here for about a good hour and a half. He went up on the pole. Again, whoever did that Friday did not do the connection right, and the connection came loose. He was here a good hour and almost hour and a half, making, I guess, hopefully everything's been good so far, knock on wood. So I'm talking, and I said, well, what was the problem? He goes, it was the connection. I said, I'm like, no disrespect. I said, it's not going to go out on me again. He's like, no, it shouldn't. I made sure I did what I had to do. I'm like, good. And so far it's been good. So that was my
Everybody knock
last
on wood.
week.
If you have a piece of wood nearby, give it a little knock.
Knock on it. The week before, I was out running. I had some errands before we were going to do the show. I had some things I had to do. So I'm like, I'm just going to run through Burger King and get a burger. I come home and I got a double. I got like a cheeseburger. So nothing made, nothing, no Whopper, no, just a cheeseburger. And within like, I don't know, 5 minutes, I felt like I turned pale white. Like I felt so crap. And that's, so the next day, one of my older ones brought me a burger from Burger King. My God, maybe just fluke. Here, within like 3 bites, I was running to the bathroom, almost puking my guts up. It's because I haven't eaten, like, prior to that. It was probably weeks since I had fast food, like, because I don't go to McDonald's anymore. I hit Burger King once in a blue moon, so I guess that's what happened. So tonight, guys, we're gonna do some. And thank you. I see you already clicking that QR code, supporting the show, sponsoring the show. Thank you very much. Excellent. Appreciate it. And like I said, all that money that you guys donate goes towards my meds. Helps go towards covering my meds. That's it. It's the only thing it goes to. I might have hit a bump, possibly. Now, I didn't get the official word because I have to call the doc tomorrow. Well, I mean, he's not. I mean, Monday. Yeah, sorry, I had to wipe my nose. My right hand and my right leg and my foot, I have like constant. It feels like, when you sleep on your arm, or like you sleep stupid. You get the numbness.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I have in my right arm, right leg, my foot. It feels like, even if you walk barefoot, it feels like there's like padding underneath your foot. Like it just, I can feel it, but it feels like, I don't know. It's like numbness. Yeah. So
kind of sounds like a circulation issue, maybe.
Well, I'm hoping it's not what I think is, but according to, I called my cousin who's a retired nurse, like 40 years. Like, they think it's neuropathy. So I went on Google and I Google searched, like, symptoms of neuropathy, and pretty much there were 3. There was sensory, automatonic, and something else, and the other 2, I'm like, no. But the sensory one, I'm like, yeah, maybe. So again, I don't know for sure, but it looks possibly like it's going in that direction. So I might have neuropathy. I don't know. But that's and I'm down. I am down to 280. I went up a little bit because I cheated. I'm down to 280 pounds, which you see the video I have on YouTube. I uploaded that video. I want to give a shout out to the ladies over at Nardone's restaurant over in Exeter. I was there today. I posted some pictures on the Local Eats Facebook group. I was hungry for a club sandwich. I'm like, and I always get their chili dogs and burger. I'm like, yep, could you do a club? They're like, yeah, what kind? I got a ham and Swiss club. And they give you 2 small bags of chips with it. So I'm like, all right, yeah, that's cool. So the sandwich was really good. So I'm talking to the owner. She's like, oh, I follow you all the time. How's your dog? How's it? I'm like, oh, thank you. I said, I was here. I said, I'm going to be honest with you. I said, a few years back, I was coming to do a review here, and the lady who was behind the counter, I said, she was very, very rude. Like, she was screaming at, and she's like, yeah, I know who you're talking about. She's no longer here. So the person I was talking to, I didn't realize she's the owner. Like, she owns the restaurant. So she's like, whenever you want to come back and do a review, you're good to go. I'm like, yes. So in the future, we're gonna go and do actually sit down in the restaurant at the counter. I said I have a tripod, I have my cat. She's like, yeah, do what you want to do. You're good. I'm like, right. She goes, I might not be here on the weekend, but she goes, you're good to go. Like, all right, cool. So I'll give a shout out to the ladies at Nardone's restaurant over on Exeter Exeter Ave. So it's funny. So I'm sitting there, we're talking. She's asking how Molly was and asking. She's like, oh, you did that wedding a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I did. She's like, I'm gonna come in. Don't get chilly on your shirt. I'm like, okay. I just didn't put two and two together. So, she's like, here, do you like pie? I'm not a big apple pie person, but let me tell you, she made this homemade apple pie. It was filled with pie and raisins. Now I'm not a big raisin
interesting
fan. I'm not a big raisin fan, but how she did it, and it came out of the fridge because it was cold.
Yeah.
It was.
Were the raisins soft, or were they kind of firm? Yeah, I mean, how raisins could be kind of.
They were soft.
Hard,
No, they were nice and soft. It was cold. The flaky crust, it was delicious. And I'm not an apple pie really person, but I enjoyed this. She's like, here you go. How you going? She goes, where are you going after? I said, I'm going home. She goes, here, have a little pack of donuts. So she threw a little pack of those little frosted donuts. Cool.
Oh,
so yeah,
nice.
So I had a good time over at Nardone's today.
Excellent.
Also,
they've been there forever, Jay. That place has been there forever. Yeah.
Oh, I know. And I said, the only reason why I stopped coming because that lady was like really, really rude. She's like, yeah, she's not here anymore. You're good to go. Come on, do whichever you want. I'm like, yeah. So one of these weekends we'll do like a breakfast thing from Nardone's. Maybe we'll go live.
There you go.
So, but also I found another pizza place, which not really. Well, from where I'm at, it's about maybe 20-minute run. It's technically in Scranton, but it's on Kaiser Ave. So it's like right on the Kaiser. It's right on the Scranton, like Old Forge border. It's called Pizza Avenue. If anybody has not been there, got to try it once. Now it's cash only, and they have an ATM on site. It's cash only, but they have for a 14-inch plain like $10. They have Italian subs for $7, cheesesteaks for $8.
Oh man, that's like stealing. I mean, that's affordable.
Really good. Yeah, yeah. So I went today. I normally would get like full pie. I'm like, I can't do it. I got my Manjaro shot today. I got my new Libre sensor on today. So I got 3 cuts, and that was it. And after those 3 cuts, I was full. And you're talking to someone who could like pound out like almost a pie. What's up, Timmons guy? Hey, Timmons guy is our guy from Canada, Fred. He hangs with us from Canada.
Oh, cool. Hey, Timmons guy. Thanks for joining us, man, all the way from Canada. Hope you're doing well, brother. That's incredible.
Big shout out.
What part of Canada are you from? Which province in Canada are you from? I'm just curious. That's amazing.
I want to give a shout out to everyone up in Canada who's watching us, even if it's just Mr. Timmons guy here by himself. Anybody who hangs from Canada watching us, thank you. Appreciate it. If you didn't catch the beginning of the show, last week I had technical issues, and before that I was sick. But I'm glad to be here today. We got 15 viewers steady. The QR
I'm glad
code.
to be here with you, man.
I'm glad you're here too. I wish Gina was here with us tonight, but Gina, she's not feeling well. Yeah, and nice. I get that. I understand that.
Gotcha, Timmons. Yes, Sudbury, Ontario. Okay, I've never been to Canada, but
me neither.
I guess we'll need a passport to get up there. I mean, we're only maybe 6 hours south of the Canada border. Yeah, 5-6 hours.
We could road trip in a day, but you need a passport, and I don't have one. Susan, what's going on? How are you? Yeah.
Hey, Susan. Good evening, Susan.
But yeah, and Let's see if anybody's hanging with us from Instagram.
Quick Jay, flip. You know what? Yeah. I could be mistaken, but the place that you went to on Kaiser Ave, Pizza Avenue, I think, but like I said, I mean, some of our local followers could correct me. There was a family that had a pizzeria on Kaiser Avenue for a number of years. I think it was called Ferries, Ferri, Ferries Pizza, and I think maybe like that building might be Pizza Avenue now, but I could be wrong. But I think that's what it is.
Possible.
Yeah.
It's if you're going up, it's on the left. On Kaiser, it's on the left hand side if you're going up.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was. I mean, it was good. I mean, it wasn't. I just got a plain regular cut of pizza, and it was decent. I'll have the video up for you some point in the near future. I hope you guys watched my last video, which was Happy's and Don's Deli.
Yep.
Which Don's I did. I mean, it was months ago. But I didn't know where to put it, and that's where it ended up. Happy's. It's funny because I like to get the Happy's once a year. I try anyway. And the funny one, when I was at Happy's, I guess she was the original owner, but it's like family now, like her sons run it. But she was like, she still works there and does it when on the weekends, I guess. It was her birthday. So they were singing all happy birthday. Or that's where you heard it. If you watch the video, that's where it was in the background. It was her birthday.
Steph and I just finished that video this afternoon. We had a little bit of free time. We were watching some of your latest videos this afternoon. And the best part of that video was when they came out singing happy birthday. That was great.
I know, that was I'm like, do I want it? I'm like, yeah, we'll catch it. And all right, so Timmons guy, let me ask you a question. You've been all over the U.S. and we love you guys too. Where did you go and what did you like the best? Or don't you have one, or do you have one that you like specific?
Have you been to Pennsylvania? Have you had Pennsylvania pizza? Because this is like Pizza Town, USA, where Jay and I live. I mean, we're just surrounded by pizza. I had pizza for dinner tonight. I mean, it's just everywhere.
Pizza for lunch. Here's the thing, and here's what I have to kind of laugh at. When, like, if in the locals will understand where I'm coming from. It's you have your mom and pop pizzerias that have been here for 30 years plus. It could have been handed down a generation, but it started out, family. Like you have DeMiro's over in Pittston. There's a Mizo. They've been there forever over at the Junction.
Yeah. Mezzo.
Tony's Pizza up in Pitt, like up more near Yatesville. And I haven't been to Octagon Bar in years. I forget they have pizza. I have to try that.
Is that in Plymouth also?
Yeah, it's down the road. It's down past Happy's.
Okay. Octagon Bar. Okay.
Oh, not wait. Oh, yeah. No, Chicago.
Typo.
Yeah, typo. It's let's see. Oh, then you get like people like Pizza Hut, which is a chain. I could take or leave or take Pizza Hut. But then you have there was that Papa John's that came in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, Papa John's. They were bad. They were horrible. And they set up their one shop like where a Pizza Hut is now over in Pittston, just a takeout place. Like they tried to go against like DeMiro's, Mizo, Tony's, like all the ones that have been here for years and established and have their following. I mean,
yeah, it's funny. I mean, it's a good point because in this area with the legacy of family, pizzerias that are here, like DeMuro's, like Sabatini's, like, I mean, the Holy Trinity in Wilkes-Barre, Jerry's, Angelo's, Ricky's. I mean, there's so many. You get these chains that come in and they just can't seem to, I mean, except for Domino's. Domino's, I think, could survive anywhere. Pizza Hut is probably Domino's biggest competitor, I would imagine.
Now, Little Caesars used to be good back in the day.
Right.
When you got the pizza, you actually got like 2 pies for whatever they charged back in the day.
Right.
Tyler from Chicago. What's up, Chicago?
Man, we got Canada in the house. We have Ontario and Chicago in the house tonight. This is amazing. Hey, Tyler, thanks for joining us.
First, praying that you talk about food on the channel. Okay.
Yes, we do.
Talk about food. Yeah, we always talk about food.
We talk about food. Mostly. Food is our biggest talking point, probably.
Was Papa John's as horrible as Vino's? Can't remember because it's been so long since Papa John's. When when I ate Papa John's, I was actually still living over in East End, which was before 2000. It was before 2000. So in the mid 90s when they were here.
Yeah.
Now, what I heard after Shaq took over, they made changes. So, but again, there's none around, so I don't know if it's good or bad or not. What's going on, Janty? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, what's up, Jance? Jay, did you ever try Blaze? I know I think they recently closed, like within the last couple months here, but Blaze Pizza by the mall.
I went past. I'm like, oh, I got to try that place. And then next thing I hear, they're closed. I was like, well, that kills that idea.
Dude, I'll be honest. I mean, like not fantastic, but not terrible. So take that for what it is. Not fantastic, but not terrible. It was okay.
Average.
It was all right.
Did you say average?
Yes, I would. And like the concept, from like a marketing standpoint, the concept of Blaze Pizza, I get it because you walk in, dude. Honestly, it's kind of like the Chipotle of pizza or the Subway of pizza. You tell them what you want on your pie. They add everything in front of you. They bake it. They give it to you. You know that's it. I mean, so the concept is there, but they just couldn't survive.
Even around the mall, you have Dino's in the mall, which has been there for God how many years.
Yeah. There's so much loyalty in this area. People are loyal to these, mom and pop pizzerias here. It's a thing. It's a big thing. It's a sense of loyalty.
Even when you talk about like hot dog places, and we don't have a lot around here like they do in Chicago.
Yeah.
But no, Tyler, have you ever gone to Super Dogs? If you did, I want you to go back, take pictures, and send it to me. Super Dogs. Super Dogs. It's like a A&W like drive-in, kind of like Sonic type drive-in thing, and this old couple started it like back in the day, and it just blew up. And on top of their stand, they have two big statues. They're like superheroes, and they're hot dogs called Maury and Flory. That's the names after the people that owned it. And when I used to work in MMAI, my clients were from Chicago, from Illinois, and Chicago was one of the areas that we had accounts in, and so it's like people would say, hey, and we talk, they'd be, hey, if you ever come out, you got to try Super Dogs. I'm like, I saw it on the Travel Channel, I saw it on Food Channel. I say, if I ever got to Chicago, that's where I'm going. I don't care if I go anywhere else, I'm going to Super Dogs. And but it's just like hot dog, like around here, either they like Ferris or South Main Abe's, which is not like which is like not the same. There's just for people that don't know, there's Abe's around here, but there's like maybe one, two, like there's Kingston, Barney Street,
and then South Main.
I think there's a third one up in Mountaintop that's owned by one person.
Family. Yeah.
South Main Abe's on South Main Street is owned by totally different family, and so you have that whose is better, South Main Abe's or Barney Street? Like they always had that rival, or Ferris,
right?
And you have your people that are like loyal to Ferris, loyal to Barney Street, and loyal to South Main Abe's. Me, I'm South Main Abe's all the way, but I'll go to Kingston because it's closer if I'm like just quick. But the chili sauce for that is the chili from Kingston Abe's to the South Main Abe's are totally different. Where South Main Abe's is more of a drier chili, Kingston Abe's and Barney Street Abe's are more of a wetter chili. If that makes sense. I mean, I like it all, but if I had to pick, I'd go South Main Abe's.
That wetter chili, maybe it's like more tomato paste, right? Because isn't that an ingredient in some chilies? I think you put some tomato paste up in there, so maybe they go heavy on the paste. Others go heavy on the sugar to kind of soak up all that fat from the ground beef and such. But
Tyler, she's jealous that's Steph. She's jealous because she didn't go to Chicago and you live there. She doesn't live in Chicago.
So yeah, Tyler. So if you're in Chicago, you're in the Chicago area. This is my wife, Stephanie. She and I have been to Chicago twice. And I think it's pretty safe to say she pretty much left a piece of herself, maybe her heart, in Chicago. We've been there only twice, but we had an amazing time. And we had great food. We didn't go to the place Jay mentioned for hot dogs. We went to Portillo's. We went to Portillo's and got some Chicago dogs, and they were great.
Well, Timmons guy, thank you. Rather my cooking shows better. Okay, that's cool. I got some people that like the cooking shows better than the reviews, and some people like the reviews better than the cooking shows. So I do both. And I got actually next week. I think I got a cooking show coming up next week. I haven't done any cooking shows lately, just because like I started doing it, but then if you guys didn't catch us in the beginning when we came on the air, I'm getting this kind of numbness, tingling in my right arm and right leg, and I'm not saying it's neuropathy because I don't know. I don't know for sure, but it's kind of pointing in that direction. But no, I like doing cooking shows. I have an idea for my next one. It's going to be a crock pot deal, but I got to go to the store first and see if I can buy everything. I'm thinking about doing
got to get all the ingredients.
And my sister gave me that idea today.
What are you making? What's the recipe? Tell us what you're tell us what you're crafting in the crock pot, man. I'm a big crock pot cook.
Roast beef. All right, she gave me to get like some type of beef, like some type of beef.
Like a chuck. Yeah, like a roast.
Roast beef, or something on that, some type of beef.
Yeah, like a round or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So put it in the crock pot. She said add about as much water to the crock pot. She said, put some seasoning on season the beef. I can go to Gary's. I've seen it in Gary's, and I've had them before. The small potatoes that you could microwave in the bag. You ever see those? Like little baby potatoes. And
yep, I use them all the time in the crock pot. They're the best.
All right, we'll talk about vinos in a second, Susan. Hold that thought. So I am Molly. So like get like those small baby potatoes, put them in, and like the peeled carrots, not like the canned carrots, but like the peeled carrots, the baby carrots.
Just get a bag of like baby carrots and just chop them up. Yeah.
Not even to just throw them in.
Yeah.
And set it on low and let it go for like 8 hours. So by the time I get done working, like I said, I can start work at 8. I'm working till 6. We're doing overtime now. We're in AEP. We're in the annual enrollment period for Medicare. So by the time I get at 6 o'clock, it'll be nice and tender. And she gave me, which she had a packet of au jus powder.
Yeah, right.
Just sprinkle it all over. Sprinkle like it all over the beef and in the water, because that'll turn into gravy eventually as it's cooking. And that's basically what Arby's does. It's a powder, and they just add water, and there's your French dip au jus right there. But yeah. Oh, yeah, Molly.
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Molly's perched. Molly works so hard every day she has to go to sleep.
Yeah, she's a busy doggy.
You on your videos. I did catch it, Susan. Now, and Jan's bust my ass about this too. Everybody said go to Vino's, go to Vino's, go to Vino's. Well, unless it hasn't changed, I don't know if it changed or not, but at one point Vino's was not open on the weekends. So I could only get there if I had like a day off, or if I had PTO, I had to take a day off for something, or I was on vacation. So I was on vacation. I made a specific trip because I hear from people like Jan saying how great Vino's is. I go over. Oh, videos, Tyler. So I go to Vino's. I get just a regular hoagie like I always did, mayonnaise, no dressing. And I was there waiting for like 20. I mean, they were packed. So I'm like, oh, this has to be good. Well, I don't know if the guy fell asleep behind the counter. It was more bread than meat. It was I was so disappointed. If I don't go back to Vino's ever again, I'm not going to lose sleep. Now, and Jancy will bust my ass all the time. He's like, he loves Vino, and that's great. But like my interaction with Vino's was not good. It like Don's Deli in Hanover, I thought was way better. Might be smaller, but it was more. It was packed with more meat. It just tastes overall better. But they said they have good cheesesteaks, so I'm willing to try like a cheesesteak from Vino's and try their cheesesteaks. But again, I don't think they're open on Saturday, so I can't go unless I have it like
during the week.
Yeah. Or if somebody out there wants to bring me one during the week, hint. No. But then I heard and Gina talked about this from time to time. Peter's Deli on Main Street, I think North Main. I don't know if it's North Main or South. I think it's
in North End, Wilkes-Barre. Yeah.
Yep. I forget about Peter's. They say that he has great hoagies too, which I want to try one of these times.
Yeah, I've heard, man. People say they're very good. So yeah. Yep. And that's another place that's been there forever. That's a tried and true little local deli there in North End, Wilkes-Barre.
They have a couple different locations from what I remember.
Oh yeah.
I think Peter's. There's one over in. They have a over in Hanover. I think there's one somewhere. I think not 100%.
Okay. Jay, what's going on what's the deal with Rocks 52? They're like not closed, but I guess they're rebranding or something. They're adding like more stuff to the menu. Like I don't know what's going on with them.
I heard because when I was doing the Happy video, I was I'd done talking to the owner of Happy, like I see your competition, is gone, joking around with him, and he goes, it's not. They sold out. It's going to be a Mexican restaurant. So I'm like, okay. that might be interesting because I like Mexican food.
Yeah.
It's
So Jay's home cooking vids. Jay does local eats and takeouts. So Jay goes to a lot of local
mom and pops,
family-owned businesses, mom and pop, brick and mortar kind of places. Does honest reviews of the food and the staff and the service and the quality and the price. But Jay also has a segment of home cooking videos where, like, we're talking about this crock pot recipe. Jay will kind of bring you into the kitchen with him, and he'll create something for you to enjoy virtually in the kitchen. How'd I do, Jay? Was that a pretty good sales pitch?
It was. Now coming up, I have.
It was.
I did a video where I did breakfast, fried eggs mixed with potatoes and onions. I forgot. I forgot I did that one. I did that back in May. That's probably why I don't remember. Hey, you guys love vinos. That's good. I didn't like it. I mean, I was like, but anyway, this week
it happens, man.
This week
sometimes,
coming up,
sometimes people recommend a place you go, you don't have that same experience. It's subjective. Yeah.
We got Thanksgiving coming up now. Thanksgiving is the only time I don't cook because I end up going over my sister's house and I walk out with so many leftovers. I don't need to cook. So that's the one holiday I don't cook, but I probably will get some video pictures from whatever she makes. And
nice.
But it is Thanksgiving, and well, I've been there. I've actually there's one thing I haven't tried the Reuben yet. There's one or two I have not tried yet, but I've tried about a good half of Dominic's. I tried their sausage. I've tried their hot dogs. I've tried their I think pastrami. I tried. I want to try. I have to try the Reuben. I have not tried their Reuben sub yet. But with Thanksgiving coming up now, you guys from Canada, do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving or no? Honest question. If she lets me. My oldest sister doesn't like to be on camera, so that's kind of, unless I bring stuff home and do a review bring a leftover review. But I'll try.
Dude,
see, Jancy bust my ass over Beano's.
You're getting a lot of hate over this Vinos review, man. I mean, Jay, I think this is what has to happen. I mean, during the week, if they're not open Saturdays, if you have a day during the week, just bite the bullet, go back to Vinos, get yourself, I don't know. I think it's called like the special. Like every time I get it, I always say, just give me like a foot-long special. And, they say everything on it. And I just go, yeah, everything on it.
Tell you what, Jance, I'll make a deal with you.
Jance is really bringing it to you here.
I can't go there because they're not open on Saturdays. Bring me one during the week. Drop it off at my house. You know where I live. Drop it off, and I will retry their hoagie, but just mayonnaise, no dressing, and no hot pepper. I'll do sweet peppers, no hot peppers, but mayonnaise, no dressing. Deal, and I'll retry it. Now maybe when I was there, the guy fell asleep behind the counter or something. I don't know, but
could be. It's possible.
I'll try it again. Or you said they have good cheesesteaks. I'll try. Bring me a cheesesteak. Just I can't get there because I work during the week and they're not open on Saturdays. Which that's kind of like, if you're a hoagie plate, why would you not be open on a Saturday? I could see Sunday being closed, but why would you not be open on a Saturday? There's another place, Don's Deli. They're not open on Saturdays anymore. What the hell? Because there's people that work and can't go during the week.
I hear you. I hear you, man. Anyway. I know.
So Thanksgiving's coming up. My question, everybody, what do you give thanks for? Or what are you thankful for? Now, I'm thankful for, at one point I was hitting gutter. My car got stolen, which I'll tell you that story someday. My car got stolen. I lost my job because I couldn't go because I didn't have a car. I was literally unemployed for almost a year because I needed a car to get to work, to find work, but I needed a job to get money to buy the car. And that was a catch-22 situation. But I am thankful
rough, man. Yeah.
I was able to buy my sister's in-laws car so I can get myself stable again, and I ended up finding myself at TMG, which I've been there since 2017. So I'm thankful for, number one, my family, because I have Molly Dolly, because they are the ones that helped me get through that hard time. And even now if something like with all the medication I got to take and shit, and if I can't afford it, one of my sisters say, "Here, I got it," and so I don't go without it because, like I said, if I have neuropathy, which again I don't know, I'm just going by what I'm reading. Symptoms sound pretty close. I might need another medication. And it's like, damn it. So it's like, I'm thankful for, number one, my family. Number two, I am thankful for having a decent job, because you need a job. Do I make, am I a millionaire? Am I rich? No, but can I get the bills paid? I still have a roof over my head. I have food in the refrigerator. I got a car, nice. It's not a bit made, but it's a nice car. I bought it brand new, 24 Forte. And it's the first brand new car I bought in years. Like, it had 12 miles on it. I pulled it out. I rolled it off of Performance Kia's lot, brand new. And I'm always thankful for having the mom dolly, and or took them, but it was better back in the day when it was family owned. You need to do us a review there, Tyler. We'll need a Chicago hot dog review.
Yeah.
You can even tell it. Make the video and email it to me.
I have some.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. Finish. I'm sorry.
I put it in I think it's in the description. My email, jsysgwentertainment@gmail.com. Like, if you guys make any videos, even short ones, you want to send me, I'll put it up. I'll put it up on my channel. We'll play it for everybody here on Outside the Box Live. My older sister, 4C sugar-free flavor for the water. So I'm going to try, in a little bit, I'm going to try cranberry pomegranate. See how that tastes. Nice. And I got fruit punch.
Sounds like a nice flavor.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's another story for another day, because this is a good day. So, what are you thankful for, other than that? Because you have to say she's your wife. No.
Yes, No, you know what, Jay? Man, I would echo a lot of the things that you said. I mean, I'm also very eternally grateful for my family. My family is very tight knit, very close. We have each other's backs, no matter what. And the older I get, the more I realize that. So, and honestly, Jay, I'll give a shout out, because a lot of my family and my extended family watches Outside the Box. So here's the official shout out to my family. Anybody watching? We got the brother. We got lots of family members watching tonight. So I appreciate all of you. I'm thankful for all of you. I think you guys know that. But yeah, man, same. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my home, my job, and honestly, Jay, I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for what you do, just being a good dude. I've told you many times, you kept my wife and I sane during the pandemic with your content, your videos. Like, she and I must have rewatched The Office and Game of Thrones and Sopranos and stuff like 100 times, and it just got to a point where we're like,
bored.
We're going crazy. We're going nuts. So we started watching you, and you saved us, man. I mean, you really did.
That saved me because I was going nuts staring at the four walls. Because literally back then, like everything was shut down. So, like I'd log out of work and I'd go downstairs or go into another room. Like, okay, what do I? And the only thing you could really go to back then was the grocery store because they were the only things really, or convenience store. It was closed. So there's 52 weeks in a year. I literally did over 52 videos. And I just kept up trying this, trying that, doing this, doing that. And next thing you know, I'm like, holy crap. Like going into 26, I have videos up until the end of March of 26. So even if I like took a break, I still got crap till next year, past, into March. But next week with ours isn't that great either. Next week there's a place which I couldn't talk about because that's right. Up in the Walmart parking lot, there's a place called Quick Chick. Now it's I got the menu.
Right, I've been there a couple times.
What would you kind of call? What would you kind of call? It's like I would want to say Middle Eastern, or like it says there.
Well,
Sharma and Grill, all halal HALAL meat.
Yeah. So I mean, honestly, Jay, that's pretty much spot on. I mean, it's Middle Eastern, Mediterranean food. I think maybe Lebanese, shawarma and halal food. So, you're getting like super fresh food. You're getting, the freshest vegetables. A lot of their food, like everything comes with salads, but not a salad like we think of in America, where it's like lettuce, tomato, onion, dressing. Like when you order from a place like Quick Chick, like every time I've called, he'll say, what kind of salads do you want on the side? And now I know what he's talking about. Like you get cucumber with fresh tomato and a lot of seasoning and like that, almost like tzatziki sauce. It's very creamy. It's very like refreshing almost. Great food. Great food. But I think it's like maybe a Lebanese influence, I think.
I got their cheesesteak. Now my only critique with them is they don't put sauce on it. Like where I love cheese, like a cheesesteak, you put the marinara on it. Well, they don't put sauce, but it was still good. The bun was nice and soft. The meat was tender. You got a nice amount of veggies in it. And I mean, I enjoy it, but I'm like, it was missing the sauce, I think. Even if they had like tzatziki sauce, like, the gyro sauce, I think it would have been better, but it was good.
If we have any hummus fans locally, if you're looking for like a good homemade hummus, their hummus is amazing. It's incredible. I've had it many times. Really good.
When I worked at the car lot back in the day, my boss was originally from Jordan, and he would bring in every so often, like he'd be like, "Don't go out for lunch. I'm bringing everybody food." All right, cool. And it was like lamb and baklava. I think I'm saying
baklava. Right? Yep.
Hummus. And that's when I learned, like, I was like, wow, this is, at first I'm thinking like, but I'm like, well, this is really good.
Oh, yeah, it's so good. So much flavor. Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, honestly, I have never been there. I mean, I hear people rave about it. I mean, I know it's a fast food joint. I live in West Pittston, where the only Chick-fil-A around here is over in Wilkes-Barre Township, which is like about a 25-minute drive. And I mean, I can't and they're not open on Sunday. So if I don't catch them on a Saturday, I miss it. And I don't even think about it because Saturdays I like to do like Fridays I like to do a pizza review. Saturdays I like to do like either a mom and pop like hot dogs or something like that. But yeah, but it's like
I always forget that Chick-fil-A is even there. Like I forget that we have one. I take it for granted, is what I'm saying.
Now my niece swears by it, loves it, eats it all the time. She loves Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, it's chicken. I'm like, and I'm trying to like not bust her chops, but like also kind of bust her chops away. I'm like, it's fried chicken. It's a fast food chicken sandwich. But it's so good. I'm like, you can go down to McDonald's and get a chicken sandwich. But it's not the same. Maybe it's not. I don't know because I never had Chick-fil-A. But I just like to harass her about it.
Right. Yeah, Timmons, Roy Rogers. The only Roy Rogers that I know of locally would be in Allentown, which is about an hour south of where we live. And it's like
it's right on the turnpike. The one I remember that. Yeah.
You jump on the PA Turnpike, you're going to Philly or Allentown. You get off, there's a rest stop where, there's like a 7-Eleven, a Starbucks, a Burger King, maybe a Sparrow Pizza, and Roy Rogers has been there forever. That's the only Roy Rogers that I know of. I've had it a couple times coming back from Philly. I mean, it's fast food.
Oh yeah, Roy. For a while, not too long, but right before the pandemic, they brought back a Hardee's. I was like, "Oh, a Hardee's," and then after the pandemic was gone, I was like, "Son of a bitch!" It was
Yeah, I remember that. It was across from TGI Fridays.
Yeah, it was I'm like Hardee's, and I'm like,
and then it was gone.
Yeah, it was gone.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's
that was short-lived, man. That was we had a short-lived little episode there with Hardee's.
Well, I have a funny story. Back in the day, like I used to work for Burger King, and they were owned by brain fart, and I can't remember who owned them. They owned like 8 or 9 Burger Kings in the area, and they were trying. This was before they opened up the one in Wyoming. Well, I guess he put a bid on it, but the guy who owns an Old Forge Burger King got it initially. Got that spot. Oh, it was the Davis family. The Davis family owns it. Yep. Yeah, that's right. And the reason I know this is because I used to work for one of the supervisors. Well, he had his own place. I was working for him for a little bit, and then he told me the story because he was married into the family somehow. I forget which daughter somehow. And but when the Old Forge guy got it, Davis called Burger King and said, "You have 24 hours to get all your stuff out of my stores." He was going to go with Hardee's. He's because Davis he owns the buildings, just just didn't own the Burger King name. He calls BK Corporation. I guess they head out and says, because he would have had Pittston, Kingston, but not Wyoming. It would have been a different, And he's like, from what this guy I used to work with told me, he called him and said, "Get him, get your stuff out of my store. You have 24 hours." So,
wow.
2 big wigs I get from Florida to meet with him, and he ended up getting Wyoming, and he kept it. But Davis family was opened Chili's Remember Chili's up near the mall?
Oh, sure do.
That was
I
old.
miss Chili's. I know
Yeah.
they just reopened one in Dixon City. I haven't been to it yet. My family's been to
Oh,
the
they
new
did?
Chili's, but
Oh,
yes, I remember the Wilkes-Barre Chili's. Great times.
there's a Chili's up in there. Oh, no, we need to make a road trip and check it.
Yeah. Jay, you know where Texas Roadhouse is in Dixon City? Like, past the Viewmont Mall. There's all those
Yeah.
chain restaurants. You got Red Robin, Panera. So Pizzeria Uno used to have a place in Dixon City. Chicago deep dish pizza Uno. They closed, and that building I think was bulldozed, and they rebuilt it, and now it's Chili's. But yeah, I miss Top Dog too. We all miss
So
Top
do I.
Dog.
So do I.
Absolutely.
Now, for our friends from Canada and Chicago, Top Dog was back in the day a burger hot dog place and an arcade. But they used the tokens, not quarters. It was you got like for $1, you got like 4 or 5 tokens. I don't even remember. But it was 39-cent hot dogs, 39-cent hamburgers. And they did it. They had a flame broiler like Burger King, but on a smaller scale. It wasn't as big. But I worked there for about 2 months. But it was like Top Dog. Like if you think back and now, it's like holy shit, how do we eat that stuff? But when you're a kid, you didn't care. Throw some pickle, ketchup on it, onions, and you're good to go.
Right.
Chili on the hot dogs, because they used to throw their hot dogs down the broiler. They didn't use like a roller. They cooked them right on the broiler. There was I forget what you call it, a divider. So one side was the burgers, and you had a smaller side for the hot dogs. So when you got a hot dog, it was flame broiled hot dog, and it was. I remember unloading the truck one time, and I'm looking at the hamburger. It was grade D edible.
Right.
But when you're a kid, you didn't care because it tasted good. It tasted good.
Yeah. All you care about is pumping quarters into the arcade games, when you're there. Jay, I have a question from a fan here.
Oh, what? I missed it. I missed it somewhere.
No, it's okay. So it was like a private thing. So someone's wondering if you remember a place called Wiener King on Wyoming Avenue in Kingston. The Wiener King. Wyoming Ave in Kingston.
What's up, Yo Squid? Yo Squid's joining us from Instagram.
Hey, what's up?
King.
Wiener King, yeah. Wyoming Ave. AKA the Ave.
No, I don't remember that place. Jancy, do you remember Wiener King? I don't remember Wiener King.
Anybody?
I don't remember Wiener.
Jay, I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back, okay?
All right. I got you back, Jack. Yeah, no, Wiener King. No. Not this cat. Ketchup does not belong on a hot dog. Now, I will break that rule if you are 13 or under, or 12 or under. When you're 13, no, ketchup does not go on a hot dog. Ooh, no ketchup on my hot dogs. Lou Manali's. Where was it? I don't remember a Wiener King. Dude, and I would watch it. And I would promote it on my side for you. Definitely, if you did that. Be like, yeah. Right, we're going. Oh. I know. Okay, I know exactly where you're at. Why can't I remember that? Wiener King. Why Wiener King? I don't know. But yeah, if anybody wants to throw up there like what you're thankful for, so we can stay on topic, but we'll talk about anything you want. Wiener King was Tyler, you're from Chicago. What if someone tried to order? What if someone went to Super Dogs and asked for ketchup on their hot dog? They'd be like, no way. But I heard at one point, I don't know if they still do it or not. I saw it on Food Channel, where if you ask for ketchup, they'll give you like a packet and you put it on yourself. They will not put ketchup on a hot dog. Okay, I remember my mom telling me about Carol. Okay, so it was Carol.
Sorry about that, guys. Had to get the dog outside for a quick bathroom break.
That's why I took.
You know how that goes.
Yeah, I took Molly out before the show.
Yep.
Ew, Jen. Ew, no. Ew, yuck. Ew, no. God, no. No, I don't put ketchup on my eggs either. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. I tried it once and I was like, ugh. But I tried it. I gotta say I tried it. All right. Fred, ketchup on eggs, yes or no? Yay or nay?
Look, I don't want to insult anybody. Maybe when I was like 8, 9 years old. Yeah. I mean, nowadays, like if I'm going to have eggs, it's going to be hot sauce like Tabasco. That's just me. I like hot sauce with eggs.
I'm going to try the fruit punch.
But I don't hate ketchup with eggs. I'll put it that way. I don't hate it. But I
tried ketchup on eggs once. I tried ketchup on eggs once. I was like, ugh. Someone brought me an egg and cheese sandwich, like ham, egg, and cheese or something, and they put ketchup on it. I was like, I don't want to be mean and be rude, but it was not that great.
Yeah.
All right, so trying the fruit punch packet.
I also don't do ketchup on a cheesesteak. I know some people will like smother a cheesesteak hoagie.
I'll put it like if I'm doing like a minute steak sandwich and I'm home.
Yeah.
I'll put ketchup on it. If I don't have like marinara, I'll do ketchup. But on my when I order cheesesteaks, marinara.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. So what are you doing here, Jay? 4C pomegranate?
Fruit punch. No. I'm doing the fruit punch first.
Oh, fruit. Okay. I love those packets, man. They're so convenient and 0 sugar. They're good. Yeah. No ketchup on a cheesesteak, right? Right, Mark? Mark knows what's up.
What's up, Mark? What's going on, buddy? Okay, the fruit punch. It has a nice fruity taste. Yeah, it doesn't taste like, it tastes sugary without the sugar. It has a nice fruity taste to it. I like it. I give that a thumbs up.
Nice. Can
we agree that ketchup belongs on a burger? Absolutely. Burgers, fries. Yes, definitely.
That's fair game. Ketchup on a burger.
Oh yeah.
No problem.
When I make burgers home, which I think I did a video of it recent, maybe within the last month or two. Instead of me going like to Burger King or McDonald's, I'll make my own burger home and I'll bake it in the air fryer. I'll make a nice patty. I'll pop it in the air fryer, and I'll melt cheese, and it turns out wonderful. It turns out perfect.
I'm going to tell you a horror story that I have with ketchup, and maybe my wife, Stephanie, will chime in, because this is like one of our favorite, little family stories. She made meatloaf a couple of years ago. She said, "You know what? I'm going to cook dinner and I'm going to make meatloaf."
Oh,
So, okay.
I love meatloaf.
I love meatloaf too, man. My grandma, she made a killer meatloaf. Now, my grandma always had like a gravy for her meatloaf, which was really just red sauce, tomato sauce.
I
on
remember
top of the meatloaf.
Okay.
So I was kind of spoiled in that regard, because my grandma, like she did it up. She did it up fancy, man. I mean, an incredible meatloaf with the gravy, the tomato gravy. I love my wife. She made a meatloaf a couple years ago, and she smothered it in ketchup.
Steph, no.
Now that was new to me, and I know some people are into that. I know some people do meatloaf with ketchup. Now I've since forgiven her, and she never made it again because I probably ran my mouth so much about it, where she's like, "I'm never making this again." So now we laugh about it. But she made this meatloaf years ago, and
Steph,
it was
you
just
can make meatloaf anytime you want.
It was soaked in ketchup, and I was just like, I can't eat this. I'm sorry. I love you, but I'm sorry. I can't eat this.
You know what? Wait, you know what I like? Like,
I love you.
When my mom used to make meatloaf and have leftovers, I'd make it like I'd slice it in like thick and do like a meatloaf sandwich the next day for like lunch or something. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's one thing I miss with my
comfort food.
Oh yeah. With my both parents are gone. Every holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, I could just close my eyes and just smell that food. I was like,
I can too, Jay. Same here. It's sad.
I mean, life goes on. I get it. We can't dwell on the past, but there's just times I wish I could just go back for a day and just sit around that table. Back then there was no cell phones, there was no internet, there was no, you sat at the kitchen table, you ate what your mom made, and you didn't eat it. You there was no, I want Burger King. Yeah, no.
Right.
You ate what your mom made, and either eat it or don't eat it. That was your choice. Either eat it or don't eat it.
That's right. I couldn't agree more. I mean, sometimes I like that. No joke, man. I could close my eyes and I could picture being in my other grandma's house, for the big holidays, Christmas Day, Thanksgiving, Easter. And, she was a totally different cook. My grandma's like, they had different cooking styles, and, but man, I mean, sometimes I could just sit here and think about, oh my gosh, I'm there, I'm smelling it, it's all there, but it's just memories at this point, and it's good memories, really, really good memories.
Now I remember
incredible food.
Oh yeah, years ago. Like now, maybe I'm going back to I was like maybe 7 or 8, where it would be my grandmother's sister. So it'd be like my great aunt, my grandmother's sister.
Your chuchi.
My church, yeah, my church.
Mm-hmm.
My churchy Mary. She would like in the summertime. She would can stuff a lot, and I don't know what now. I think if I remember, it might have been vinegar, maybe, or some type of vinegar base. But I remember getting out of the car because back then cars really didn't have air conditioning, so you had the windows down.
Sure.
We get out, and you just step onto the sidewalk, not even there, and you could just smell it coming from my church's house, like whatever she was doing. Like, oh my god, that's horrendous. And she would either be canning pickles or tomatoes or something, cucumbers. But you know what, though, son of a bitch, I wish I could. I would give anything to go back and just smell that smell again. As we were older, but I would love to go back and just.
Agreed.
And it's funny. Every Sunday, my dad would go down and pick my at this point, my dad's parents were both passed, but my dad would go down every Sunday, pick up my mom's parents, my grandparents on my mom's side, bring them up for dinner. They always came up for Sunday supper, never missed a beat. When my grandfather passed away, we still brought my grandmother up every Sunday. Even when my dad had his issues with his foot and lost his toes, my eldest sister at the time had, she was dry, so she would go down, pick and bring her home, and take her home. And I'd end up going with her for the ride. But it's like when we were, like when you got sick. Now, if it was bad, my mom would call the doctor. But we use grandma's homemade remedies to fight stuff. And
Polish penicillin, right? Chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup. Hot tea with a shot of whiskey in it. Hot, or you get like a Sunday nights in the summer.
Too funny.
It's
simpler times, man. Just simpler times.
When it was like in the summer and like we didn't have school, we'd take them home. We'd take my grandparent home on a Sunday. We'd hang out at my grandparents' house. No. Damn. Yeah, Super Dogs. I believe it's in Chicago, but I know it's in Illinois. I think Chicago. But so like my grandma and mine would make highballs, AK-7 and 7s, and like my mom would give me like a little, like just like a little bit of whiskey in it, and I think and my grandma's like, don't give it. And my mom's like, he doesn't have school tomorrow. Worst thing to do is sleep. Like just gonna knock him out and go to bed. And but when you were sick, you needed sleep to fight off of it, and that worked good. That was like grandma's like 7 and 7s, whiskey and tea, hot tea with a shot of whiskey in it. Yeah,
cured it. Just got you ready to go to school the next day.
Yeah, and you woke up feeling 100% better. Let me see.
Yeah, probably like, man, I've never felt better. Well, Jay, I'm gonna toast you here. I'm doing a couple weeks ago. I think maybe in our last show, we had a watcher who was talking root beer, and we were like name dropping all these different root beers to try. Right. It might have been Twerking Apricot. I don't know. It was somebody, so like one of our followers.
Oh, Tyler, it's Super Dogs, 6363 North Milwaukee Ave, Chicago, Illinois, 60646. So it's in Chicago.
There we go. Well, Jay, cheers, and cheers to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm doing a Lion's Head root beer. This is brewed in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, our hometown.
My buddy, my friend of many years, he's like my brother from another mother. I've known him. I don't remember how we met him. That's how long ago I've known him. He's the guy that every Memorial Day we have the party and make my chili. Which
right.
He works at the brewery. I don't know if he does the beer or the root beer, but he works at the brewery. He's been there for years. So I'm gonna have to learn how to make chili without all the sugar I used. I have to figure out a new chili recipe.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's sugar alternatives. I mean, you could try stevia. You could try, I would go with that. I would maybe try like a stevia. People may not even know the difference.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, don't even say anything. Just say, hey, here's my world famous chili. It is, and don't even, and see what people think. Get them talking.
Timmons guy, my parents came from Austria and drinking was a part of their culture. I started at 11.
Yeah.
And that's,
yeah.
I want to say damn awesome in a way. It's
very much so. Yeah.
Come here, Molly. What do you got? Come here, Molly. Come here, Molly. Come here, baby.
So we got some folks calling for more taste tests. So I mean, I've had this before, but as far as root beer goes, this is a good one. This is a good root beer. It's creamy. Got that classic root beer taste. This is a hometown.
Molly got. Molly likes to grab stuff and hide. Steven's Breaking Bad.
Man, 1905. Look at that label. The Lion Brewery, 1905. Nice. They've been around a long time.
I'm watching you, Mom.
120 years. Oh.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see.
So what's everybody doing for Thanksgiving? Do we have cookers? Is everybody cooking, or do you go out? I know some folks go out nowadays. What's everybody doing?
Everybody's hopefully getting the outside the box live mug.
Oh, that looks nice.
For $9.95. Girl mom. I forgot I had it sitting there. It's on the Shop Zone now for $10. Only $10.
It's a good value.
I try.
I got myself one of those mugs. An older
style mug.
Style. Yeah, maybe about a year ago. And yeah, I use it like every day. It's great.
And for you guys that love my cooking shows, make Kitchen Cooking Great Again shirt. There you go.
Nice.
Oh,
I like that.
It's
make Kitchen Cooking Great Again.
Kitchen Cooking Great. Yep. Buy the shirt. Thanksgiving, even now, what I'm gonna do is go over to my oldest sister's house and have I had the Hungry Man meatloaf the other day. YouTube censors are out and hitting hard. Yeah, probably. For hot dog, you have to say no. Oh yeah, you can't even call it a hot dog. It's a super dog. It's if you go and order a hot dog at Super Dogs, it's can I get this to go away?
Super Dogs.
Yeah, it's not a hot dog. It's just if you go get me a hot dog to look and go, we don't have hot dogs here. We have Super Dogs. So yeah, you can't even call it a hot dog.
Nice.
For our Canada friends, like here, where the Chicago dog has the pickle, the mustard, the relish, the peppers. In our area, it's chili, mustard, and onions is mostly the main jest. And I found in Garrity's the Sabrett onion sauce that you see that they have in the push carts.
Yep.
And I have a video of that coming up in the next few weeks.
That's pretty good. I like that stuff.
Well, thank you, Timothy. I appreciate that. It's and if you go through, it's called. Oh, what are you doing? It's called Afterpay, I think, where you could actually like make payments at like $4 a pop or something. It's really cheap. Now down south, I watch her. It's called Sunshine Hot Dogs. It's a lady who has a hot dog cart. She was like this corporate worker. She dropped her job, opened up a hot dog cart, and making her money now selling hot dogs.
Wow.
And down there, when I watch her videos, sometimes I'll catch her videos, and so if you're watching, because I think she catches mine, so I think she follows me. I think so. If she's out there, how you doing, Shannon? Her name's Shannon. Down there, I hear a lot of people order coleslaw on their hot dogs, or coleslaw and chili. Now, I tried making myself a coleslaw dog. Apparently, I didn't do it right because it tasted like hell. Because like I love a good coleslaw, but to me, like, it has to be cold. When I put it on the hot dog, the heat from the hot dog warmed the coleslaw. It was like, ugh.
Yeah,
that was one of my creations that did not go well. But you know what? Timmons, Guy, and Tyler, what I did, the video's up there. You have to go back and look at it. It's on my cooking show playlist. I was at Walmart, and for some reason I bought a container of ham salad. No idea. I just had, I'm gonna try ham salad. Don't know why. I ended up buying it. So I put it on a hot dog with mayonnaise, and it was not bad. It was not bad at all. Now, can I eat it all the time? No. But it was something for a change. It was not bad. But yeah, this Thanksgiving, I'm going to my oldest sister's house, and she does the traditional dinner. Big turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes. I'll probably help cook something for her. Now that my brother-in-law passed away a couple years back, so I'll help her with something. But yeah, we have the traditional. Now it's cool because for Christmas we'll usually go to my other sister's house, and her in-laws will do like the Italian. So like they'll have ham and they'll have lasagna. So it's like you get ham and lasagna. It's like at first I was like, yeah, like no, but after it was like, wow, like wait a minute. And it's see, when I'm used to lasagna having everything, the sauce on it, everything. Well, the way they do it is they have a sauce in like a big bowl, the lasagna in another bowl, and you pour your sauce over your pasta, over your lasagna. I'm looking at myself, no, it's not right. No. But no, that's how the Italians do it. That's how they do it. I'm like,
very interesting. Yeah.
It's So, Steph, when are you gonna make meatloaf again? I want some. What's up, Mike? How you doing?
Too funny, man.
It's yeah. For all of you that are new to the channel, new to Outside the Box Live, this started as a fluke. Literally, wasn't supposed to happen. Back in the day, I was running with this guy who called himself False Paranormal, and I dubbed him FP for short. And then it just stuck. And oh, come on. And so what me and FP used to do on Friday nights is we would go paranormal investigating. And we go to cemeteries, abandoned places, mostly cemeteries. And it was starting to get into like November, December, and it was starting to get, there's snow on the ground, rain, wet, and we started doing. We did a pre-recorded show because like back then all we had was like a cell phone and like a camera. That's all we had, and that's what we started off at. Oh, nice. Hi, Judy. How are you? Penn State won. Awesome.
Oh, they won today. Okay, cool.
So we started out doing pre-recorded shows to replace the paranormal ones because it was I wasn't going out and sitting in snow to try and catch ghosts. No, not gonna happen. Well, I was talking to FP. He's like, oh, I got my YouTube channel and I could go live. I hit enough because for YouTube, you have to have so many views, so many videos, blah, 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 for let you go live. Well, I knew I was past that, so I knew I can go live anytime. I just never did. And so he's like, we should do a live show, but we'll use your channel because you have more subscribers. Worst case scenario, we're going to be the only ones that are watching it, So me and FP did our first live show. And I started seeing, now I wasn't using Restream yet. We're just doing YouTube. And I'm starting to see people. Oh, Susan, that's a good idea. Because I go to Garrity's all the time. I'm there, I live there. So we started we did our first live show. And we had people call in if they wanted to call in, which that didn't kind of go over too good. But if you see on the bottom of your screen, you connect with me on Zanji, 783-056-0653. Text me anytime you want. Text the show, and I'll play back on, or I'll respond back on the next following Saturday. You see it. It's so we had our first caller was a guy, and I can't remember his name, and I'm so sorry I can't remember his name, but he was from Jersey. He was watching us from New Jersey. I was like, yeah. And then eventually blew into what it is today, and we're in our second year, and January we'll start year number 3. It's been a fun ride. I at first you're like, what are you doing on a Saturday night, Friday night? Saturday nights, I love coming here and hanging with you guys. Even there's times where Fred, you got a game you're going to, you got stuff going on, which is cool. And I'll those times I did solo runs, I'm like, oh, but it still worked out good. And we can't do this without you guys. Without you guys, there would be. So thank you to all of you who follow my channel, follow the Sick Myth channel. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. It's
absolutely, we do.
And I'm just excited that somebody from Canada is watching us. I was like, yeah, Canada, cool. If that doesn't boost your ego a little bit, I'm gonna say you're full of shit. Because it's like, it's funny because I'll be out and about. It hasn't happened lately, but there's times. Oh, about a couple weeks ago, I was at Garrity's and it was night, and the time I leave my phone in the car because I'm just running for like one or two things. I hear a guy go, Jason. Like, he didn't yell it loud, but he's like, Jay. And I thought, I stopped. I'm like, did I just hear something? So I back up, and it was one of our video watchers, one of our followers. And I wish I could remember his name, but I can't. Sorry. So yeah, if you're out and about and you see me, say hi. No hate, Perk. No, Mike, I can only read English, Mike. You know that. It's
yes, I agree. Jay is very approachable, very appreciative, very humble.
I was doing a video down at the Chinese place in the mall, and I'm sitting there, doing my thing, and this guy comes up. Hey, watch your shows, love your shows. And he was an older gentleman. I'm like, oh, thank you, right? And then, that same day, 2 kids, they maybe 13, 14, come up to my table, me, and they're like, hey, we love your chili video. Wow, so, I mean, I don't know if they still watch or not, but, figured there's a range of people watching the show, watching the videos, and that's awesome. That's amazing. I got to try this pomegranate. It's cranberry pomegranate. Look at that.
Nice. Well, Jay, you know what? While you're doing that, I might just grab myself some caffeine so I can make it through the next like half hour or however long we're gonna go tonight, because it's not you, it's I got up early today and I'm just like starting to yawn, and I just don't want to be
falling asleep
here yawning. Yeah, so here, let me disappear for 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab like a Diet Coke or something, but I'll be right back.
All right, and as I'm putting my 4C flavor sugar cranberry pomegranate. And I love doing cooking shows. I do. I don't know if you were caught us in the beginning. Within the last week or two, I've noticed with my right arm and my right leg, I'm getting this. Yeah, they did. They were actually here yesterday, Jude. I was like, wow, they're doing the sidewalk in the rain. But I'm just glad it's done. Yeah, that is, Mike. That's early for you. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, and it feels like I have continuous like numbness and tingling in my hand and my right leg. It feels like if when I walk barefoot in the house, but it feels like I'm stepping on like a pad or something. Like it just feels weird. It might be neuropathy. I like I said, I don't know for sure, but I think it's possible neuropathy. And it hurts. So it's like when I try and use my right arm, it like when I sleep it to give you an idea, when I sleep at night, if my foot, I have an iron railing header and footer, and when I if I roll a certain way, and I like say if I kick the footer, I wake up I jump from pain. It hurts. And it's just like I said, I love doing cooking shows. I love doing the comfort food, but it literally like my right hand, it hurts. It plus I feel like the numbness in the like I could if I do this I could feel my fingers, but I could also feel like numbness and tingling. All right, cranberry pomegranate. Where the fruit punch, I'd go 5 out of 5. This one I do 4 out of 5. It's not bad. Next week I'll do my sister gave me a 4C, a box of 4, like all different, like there's lemonade, there's a couple others. So next week we'll do another 4C taste test, hopefully. And I'll get to this. Oh yeah, I know. I don't anymore. But I mean, like, there's I like I said, I love doing cooking shows. Like I did that, I love hot dogs. But honestly, I can honestly say I haven't I've cut down on my hot dog intake, and I'm okay with that. Like I said, I'm down to 270. No, down to 280. If you go on my channel, if you go on my YouTube channel, you'll see my weigh-in for today, 280.
That's incredible, man.
I'm happy.
I know you've been working hard, man. You've been doing this for a couple months now.
I've been on my Eliquis for 6 months, so it's been a 6-month venture.
Wow.
And like I said, and to the new guys, to the guys and gals to the channel, I used to drink a 2-liter bottle of soda daily. That's when I was working. If I was off, it would be a 2-liter bottle of soda and a jug of well, we have Turkey Hill brand. It's Turkey Hill iced tea, like lemon tea. About a year ago, maybe a little under a year. Oh no, in my case, like it helps losing the weight. Losing weight helps my situation. I was out at a local pizza place, and I went through like 5 glasses of iced tea within like 30 minutes. And the person I was with, they're like, "You're a diabetic." I'm like, "No, I'm not a diabetic." No, I'll put money on you're diabetic. Yeah, turns out I was diabetic. My A1C was like 13. But to kick drinking the Coke wasn't easy. It was tough.
Yeah,
I went through caffeine. I went through caffeine withdrawals. I went through it. It was like trying to tell a druggie don't do drugs. Or I said, and then I became like a food addict, I guess you want to call it, because I loved food. I still love food. It's
yeah.
So to do that, like you have to literally retrain, and it goes like whether you're like say like you're a smoke addict, you're a smoker, drinker, foodie, whatever you're addicted to. You have to put your mindset you want to change. If you don't do that, you can get all the support in the world. You're not going to do it. And I got to the point where like after my wake up call was my blood clot. I was at work, and I work from home. I sit behind a chair all day, and so I was just stretching, and it felt like in my right calf a Charlie horse, but it would not like a Charlie horse. It'll come and then it'll go away. It wasn't going away. So no, I know you're not. No, I know you're not. It wasn't going away. So I called my doctor. He's like, well, let's try muscle relaxers first. Didn't do shit. Then it's Eliquis, and within like 2 days, Eliquis for that though, and within 2 days, I felt like relief. I was like, oh, thank God. And so I've been on Eliquis, probably going to be on it for the rest of my life. They want me to do 6 months and see how I feel after 6 months. If not, I'm going back on it. But now with this possible neuropathy, I don't know. I have to talk to my doctor. I have to call him on Monday. But it's like I cut out. Like I said, I would have sandwiches. If I have a sandwich twice a week, that's a lot. That's big for me. I loved hot dogs. I would eat hot dogs all the time. I haven't had a hot dog since my last video. In a couple weeks, you'll be seeing a video I did months ago where I did the soubrette, the sauce and onions. You'll see that. Like I don't go to fast food anymore. Like once in a while, I'll go to Burger King because it's flame broiled. But I'm trying to stay away from McDonald's. McDonald's has awesome fries. I don't care. I love McDonald's fries. And
They're great.
I'm staying away from it. Like, or if I go, I'll get like a chicken sandwich, or if there's something new coming out. I just did not too long ago. Arby's had the steak nuggets.
Yeah.
They gave you a barbecue sauce, which wasn't bad. Pretty good. Like if like say Arby's comes out with something new, I'll try and I'll do a review. I'll do like a review for chain. But normally I don't do chain. I try and stay away from chains. But I switched from drinking. I'm learning to drink to keep. I went through a caffeine withdrawal once, and it was like a migraine. It was not exact. It wasn't as high as a migraine, but it was like right there.
Yeah.
So I'm learning to drink Diet Coke once in a while just to keep the caffeine, so I don't go through caffeine withdrawal. But I'm drinking flavored water like Propel. Good. Watch my videos.
You'll get even hungrier. Keep watching Jay's videos.
I'll drink like flavored water like this, or I drink Propel, like the flavored Propel water. Or I'll switch to for a while. I'll switch up and get the Powerade.
Yeah. Jay, is it like the Arby's sauce? Not the horsey sauce, but the Arby's sauce. What is that? Just ketchup and vinegar? Like what is that mixture? Those packets that they give you,
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember.
Because it kind of has like, that tangy sort of.
It's not exactly barbecue because they have a barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
But it's like it's between barbecue and like I want to say ketchup and almost like maybe like a mild vinegar taste to me anyway. That's
yeah.
I love their I love their horsey sauce. Now, when I ran Kingston, or when I was second man in Kingston, we were the only Arby's that had the 3 pepper sauce.
Oh.
The spicy. Pittston didn't have it. Scranton didn't have it. We had it. And we only had it. We had it only in a vol pump. And that on a regular roast beef. Oh my God, it was amazing. But 3 pepper sauce, hot, because it had peppers in it. But it was amazing. Like I'd get like Sunday mornings, I'd go in early when I was opening. I'd go in early just to change fryers and put all like nice fresh grease, oil in there. I'd cook the chicken tenders when they come out of the fresh hot fryer. Oh my God, they were amazing. I'd get a thing of 3 pepper sauce and eat chicken tender. Like when I go on when I start paperwork, I'd grab a couple chicken tenders and I'd use the 3 pepper sauce. And I was like, oh man, it was good.
I don't think I've ever had that, man. Now you got me interested to try to get my hands on this 3 pepper sauce, man. I don't think I ever tried it.
Now,
man,
I'm upset at Arby's because they got rid of their chocolate turnovers.
I'm
mad. Now, normally we bake them in the oven, and then we'd ice them, and then they're pastry. Well, what I would do, I'd take it frozen out of the freezer, and I'd put it in a fryer for like 30 seconds, 40 seconds.
Yeah, get it all nice and crunchy.
Oh, it turned and like the chocolate inside was like all like now melted.
Yeah.
And I was like, and people look at me like, then when I show them, they're like, "You son of a!" I like that idea.
It's like he's onto something.
Yeah.
Yep.
But man,
it's awesome.
Let me see. Where have I gone lately? Or I could tell a story from. I tried the Arby's. I saw a couple other content guys on YouTube do like Arby's came out with the Italian sandwich.
Yeah. Yep. I saw that. Yeah.
They did that years ago, and it was just called like the Italian hoagie. It was the same, and now they changed the sauce a little bit, but for the most part, it was that same exact hoagie. So I'm looking at them like the Italian, like that looks like the Hoagie we had years ago, and it was. They just a couple things were changed on it, but for the most part, it was the same thing. So I went to Pittston and I did a review of that one, which was good. They had like a garlic aioli sauce instead of like mayonnaise, or it was like almost like a garlic aioli.
Fancy.
And that was really, but it's
nice.
Oh yeah. I said I'm trying to get you and Steph to come out with me and do a review, but I can never get you guys to.
I know, man.
Time,
we have so much going on right now. It's like it's crazy. The past couple weeks have been nuts. I think like maybe once we get through the holidays, maybe into the new year, then we'll have some time. I know I keep putting it off, but it's like
yeah, I know.
My God, it's been so busy for us. Yeah.
Well, now with working, the company I work for works for on behalf of Medicare and Blue Cross. It's the annual enrollment period for Medicare for those in the United States that I don't know if Canada, if you guys have Medicare or not, but it's open enrollment season for Medicare. So I'm literally going from 8 in the morning till 6 at night. I'm pulling. They're like, well, they opened up overtime for us like our floor rep, our force. Like I'm technically a SME type team lead, and they opened up overtime for everybody. So I'm pulling like 8 to 6 just to get that overtime. And so like that's why the last couple of Fridays I didn't do a Friday pizza review, because by the time like 6:15, and it's already getting dark, and like, do I want to get changed, go out and get pizza? No. So that's why today I checked out that Pizza Avenue. Now that I know I could do a review from Nardone's, I'll do in the next couple of weeks. I'll do because they have some really kick-ass cheap, affordable breakfasts. Stuff like $3.99 or something like that. Like 2 eggs, toast, potatoes, coffee, which I don't drink. Yeah, I wish it was here too, but it's not. No. Yeah, no, I heard. No, seriously though, I heard in Canada, like their medical care is free.
Universal health care.
Here.
Yeah.
Here, yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah.
I still get I'm still paying on my eye surgery. Oh, good, Susan.
Thank you, Susan. Yeah, that explains it. Yeah, okay. So vinegar for sure.
Vinegar, I was right. I was right on the vinegar.
Yep, high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, yeah.
Modified soybean oil. You look at, you read the ingredients, like, do I want to still take this? And you're like, yeah.
Yeah. But no, Susan, thank you. That's helpful, because I was wondering, like, what is it? Like all these years, I mean, I've enjoyed it, but it's like, what is that blend of flavors? But yeah, that explains it. Thank you, Susan.
And Timmons guy here, like, even with, I have insurance called Aetna insurance. That's what we get through where I work. My Eliquis under insurance is $100. I have on my arm, which I don't really see it, but I have I'm never gonna say no. Excuse me. My medical bills are like, with my eye surgery from last year, with my cardiac cath from this year, my medical bill's over $5,000, almost $10,000, and that's with insurance. If I didn't have insurance, I don't know if they'd even probably do it.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot. See, in our area, in here, Timmons guy, if you don't have insurance, they won't even. Now, like, they'll treat you like to what they have to, because here they cannot turn you away. But if it comes to like a unless it's a procedure like if it's like something life threatening, well, it's a whole different story. But if like I had a cardiac catheterization done, because I had to check my heart, and at first the insurance wouldn't cover it. They denied the pre-authorization. My doctor, Fred, you ever hear of Dr. Sitar?
I don't think so. No.
He's like one of the like really top cardio doctors in the area. One of them.
Gotcha.
And he had to fight and like literally fight back and forth with the insurance to get this approved.
Yeah.
Now, luckily, when they did the cardiac cath, they didn't find any blockages, which I'm like, like I don't know how they didn't, but they didn't. They found plaque in my artery, but it was under 10%. So they said when it's under that much, they can't do anything. So they put me on medication and stuff. But they found a buildup of pressure, or like on the side of my heart or near my heart or like around my heart or something. But they put me on meds, and it's been every so often I feel like I'd be like, oh shit, but since taking the medication, I haven't felt it at all. So it's working.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah.
But it's like even with insurance here and our healthcare system really sucks. Plain English. It's terrible. Even like said, my Eliquis under insurance is $100 a month. My Libre 3, my Aetna won't even cover it. They want me to use Dexcom 7. Nothing against Dexcom. I've never used it, but when I had my Illinois clients, a lot of people requested the Dexcom 7. They said it was really good. Under my insurance, the Dexcom 7 is, thank you, I appreciate that. The Dexcom 7 under my insurance is about $230, like $227, $28 for a month for two. You get like two sensors, each for like 14. Well, the Libre is 15 days, so like exactly 30 days. Now, the Libre, again, Aetna won't cover, but I went online. I went to like the maker, the manufacturer. I was able to get a coupon. So for the rest of the year, for two sensor discs, $75. Right. Better than 230, but it's still $75. My Manjaro, that's helping me with my weight loss. My Manjaro, that's $100 a whack, even under insurance. So I said I have that QR code up there, and in the beginning I was using it to help fund my food reviews, but since all this happened, anything anybody donates goes right to my meds. They'll pay for it because it's just, even with the insurance, it's still, and like right now, when they put me on the Libre 3, my sugar, my A1C, I'd wake up, it was over 300. It was over 300. And that's just waking up in the morning. With the Manjaro and my change of eating habits, which I don't like calling it a diet. I don't like saying I'm on a diet. I've been changing my eating habits. Well, attempting to, for the most part, I am. Now, when I open up my Libre app here, I need a minute for it to open. It's been, I don't know if you guys could see, 110. I've been staying around in between 100 and 130. Sometimes a little 150, depending if I eat something. But even 150 is still a little high, but still it's in the green zone. My endocrinologist is like thankful, wonderful, like grateful, like if let me see. And you don't have to do this, okay? And as everybody, like, I don't do this show to try and for money. I do it because I enjoy doing it, but it's up to you guys. I have it up there if you want to support it. Wait a minute, let me see. Hold on, I'm going to put it in the chat. It's www.paypal.me/SGWENT. Is the www or is it just PayPal me? I think it's this. It's either www or it's just that. I don't remember.
There you go. Yeah, that should work.
If you do it on your phone, because I tried to do it on my phone, and on my phone it won't show to send anything. But if you do it on like your computer, it's there. So I don't know what's the difference between the computer and the phone. I don't know. Got me. But that's why, like, I do the shirts. I said I keep the shirt cost at right now with everything going up. I just keep it just a little above cost, just to make, like, if I make $10 off a shirt, that's a lot. Because again, I don't want to rake people. I want people to enjoy, and I'm wearing one of my shirts now. It's like, it's a nice material. It's not shoddy material. Fred got a hat. Well, his wonderful wife bought him a hat for Christmas. Surprised him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Simmons guy, I can't say thank you enough. You don't have to do that. But everything is appreciated.
You're a good guy, Jay. Everybody cares about you, man. We want you to continue to stay healthy so you can keep
coming here Saturday
pushing.
Nights. No.
Yep, the Saturday night shows. I mean, all your content every week, and just you. Everybody comes for you.
If you can't,
to watch you and
people like you too. No.
Oh yeah.
No, I do get people,
and I'm honored.
People I've gotten texts in the past. Hey, Fred's a good add to the show. Fred's we love Fred. It's if you can't see right now, if not being overwhelmed, a little overwhelmed, I am. Because I don't, like I said, I don't expect anybody. I don't, that's why I like to push the shirts. That's how. But thank you. I'm hoping I mean, if I do have neuropathy, I know medication. I know there's medication out there that'll help it, but I'm like, yeah, something's not right. I just can tell something's not right. Because I said, like, it feels like I'm like when I walk barefoot, it feels like I'm walking on a pad. Like there's a pad between the floor and my foot, but it's not.
Yeah.
Nothing there. Yeah. So that's why I'm thinking it could be neuropathy, but it's treatable. But like I said, like if I my bed railing is like iron, and if my foot touches it, I don't know if it feels more pain or cold. Like it's just not, and it's really, really uncomfortable feeling. So like I have a blanket over just so if I touch, like, kick the blanket and not the railing itself, I'm fine. But when my foot hits that railing, I can't tell if it's pain or if it's like, I don't know. It's just uncomfortable feeling, like, yeah, something's going on. And yeah, Steph, nothing will make me feel better than your homemade meatloaf. No, I love meatloaf, sauce or ketchup or not. Like, because in the beginning, that kind of meatloaf. When my mom used to make meatloaf back in the day, she didn't use the sauce. She just made it. It was dry. But then, as time went on, she decided it was like some type of either tomato paste or tomato sauce. She started pouring over it and baking it with the sauce, and I was like, "Wow!" She's like, "Do you like it better with or without?" I'm like, "Oh, with," And
I was probably too hard on Steph's meatloaf. I mean, it wasn't like inedible or anything. It's just I'm just spoiled. I'm used to
were you
it
getting back? I'll
a
say, were you
different
getting
way.
back for? I'll say, are you just getting back at her for all the time she scared the shit out of you?
Yeah. And it's funny because really that's like my only piece of like ammunition that I have in my back pocket. I mean, she could
I
get
remember.
one up on me, no problem. And the only thing I have is the meatloaf. That's it.
I remember Steph saying in the chat like she would get you all the time. She would just scare the shit out of you.
Yeah,
And
she does.
I think it would be delicious too. But no, like even I know we keep saying this, but me, you, and Steph, we got to get together. We got to. I think we'd do a hell of a review. I think we'd be hysterical.
Oh, we would.
I think we'd be good.
It would be very entertaining for sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, definitely. It's
We're gonna make that happen. We're gonna make that happen. Sometime in the new year when things calm down a little bit and she and I have like a little more time to breathe, man. We're gonna make that happen. Believe me.
So say we got to run. Who's that? Who I didn't see tonight? Joey T. I didn't see Joey T.
Oh yeah, Joey T. Venger.
Yeah, I didn't see Venger.
Yeah.
We still got to get to Bun Busters. Like,
yeah,
we still got to get to Bun Busters.
I know.
Like I said, I'll scan YouTube, see if anybody did anything from Bun Busters, and there's like one maybe 30-second clip or like a minute clip, maybe 3 minutes tops, but nothing. Like, we got to get down there and we got to make our mark and we got to make our impression.
I agree.
Before vacation education. Now I like Vacay J. I love watching his stuff, but I want to get there before he does.
Yeah. Right. We got to beat him to it.
Timmons guy. I'll tell you what. If you ever want to, okay. Again, if you look at the bottom there, there's my Zanji number. You can text me, or my email is jsySGWentertainmentnepa@gmail.com. Or no, I'm sorry, jsySGWentertainment@gmail.com. If you ever want to be a part of the show and want to come on with me and Fred, if you ever want to come on and be like one of our co-hosts, a guest co-host, let me know. I'll bring you on. We'd love to have you on. Don't get me wrong. We love our chat. We love our chat people. If you want to be part of the show, you're more than welcome. And that goes for Tyler too. If he's still hanging with us, let me know. We'll bring you on. Said we start 9 p.m. Eastern. Well, now it's Eastern Standard Time, and we go till about now, or depending. Usually hour and a half we go, and depending. But I think tonight, because we were out for 2 weeks, everything's just going, and everybody's here and watching, and we still have 10 people strong watching us.
Yes, we appreciate you guys. Appreciate you all very much.
I'd be honored to have a Canadian guy hang with us and tell us about Canada. We'd love to hear your stories, dude. Seriously. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it. It's after 11.
All right.
Oh, stop it.
We wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving. We hope everybody has a great one, a healthy one, a happy one.
Really, really quick. Last winter, last Christmas. First time I actually met. Well, Fred won our first gift card giveaway, so I knew Fred, but first time I was able to meet Steph and Matt, who's the brother crewman.
Yeah.
Just cool guy. I think we'd have a hell of a time if we went out.
Oh, we would have a ball.
Now, so again, thank you everybody for hanging with us tonight. Sorry we were out for 2 weeks. Glad you're all back. Happy Thanksgiving, guys, from our family to yours. Until next week, our after Thanksgiving show. Be blessed. Stay safe, everyone.